compared to what they liked about your first record. But then you put out the third one, and then it's compared to the first two. Then you put out the fourth one, then it's compared to the first three, and it goes on and on and on. By the time you're at album 7, you have such a strange, convoluted relationship with your previous work, because you're like, damn it, All Too Well was a good song. And I knew with this album, it was like something that was almost a return to form. Like Reputation was such an important record for me because I couldn't stop writing. And I needed to write that album, and I needed to put out that album, and I needed to not explain that album. Because another thing about that album was I knew if I did an interview about it, none of it would be about music. And this entire like lover phase of my life, there's been no distraction from the music.
Because you're in a place where you're actually telling a very personal story, or telling something so personal to you that someone else's opinion, be it brilliant or otherwise, could only cloud that, really.
Yeah, and I thankfully work with really wonderful collaborators who, Jack is amazing. Like when I bring in a song that I've written 100%, some producers will not, like nowadays, some producers will not produce something that they didn't have a co-write on. We really haven't figured out a way to compensate the creators. And that's something that I'm always going to be very vocal about until I feel like it's fixed. I definitely want to, when I write a song 100%, I want credit for that. And I think that's fair. But I also, when people have these policies where they're like, we won't do this without this, I understand why. But I love right now, out there, we have amazing creators like Halsey. Like Halsey's an amazing writer, and she speaks up for what she cares about, and she's very vocal about things. And we have these very fierce women out there.
It's amazing time.
It's so good.
We were just talking about the internet back there and some of our favorite moments. You may walk away from that world, but you're able to tap in and use it whenever you want, and you do it very effectively. Are you into it? The internet?
The only thing I really read every day is political news. Oddly, there are actual inflections of how I feel politically on this record, more so than ever before. Like, you need to calm down is
The Man?
Yeah, The Man. There's a song called Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
See, I didn't pick it up on that one.
It's definitely all about politics.
You've